Let me tell you a story. Long ago, before kings carved borders and before greed built walls, there lived two brothers, Aru and Kato, sons of Ero, the mighty warrior of Okuru. From the day they could walk, they were as one. When Aru lifted a rock, Kato lifted a boulder. When Kato laughed, Aru laughed louder. Together they fought, hunted, and grew into men feared by enemies and loved by their people. When the time came, they founded two great clans. Aru led the Kibanji, the masters of iron. And Kato led the Mariki, keepers of the bow and drum. Two names, two tribes, but one heart. They fought wars side by side, crushed invaders, and brought peace to their lands. Across the plains, people whispered, "The spears of Okuru cannot be broken." Then, one season, the king of Eureke called them to his court. He wished for an alliance with the brothers, and as a token, he offered them his daughter, Naya. She was the kind of beauty that silenced even drums. Graceful as the river. Her laughter like rain on dry soil. The king declared that she would be wife to one of the two, that through her, their lands would forever be bound. But that was the day love planted its dagger between brothers. Aru loved her with calm devotion, the kind that builds and protects. Kato loved her with wild passion, the kind that burns and consumes. Anaya's heart, caught between peace and fire, trembled in silence. The brothers sought to win her with their gifts. Aru forged a monument from iron. Two figures joined as one. He said through his deed, "Let strength and unity bind us." Kato gathered his drummers beneath the moon and sang her name until even the stars trembled. His heart said, "Let love and life guide us." The people watched and whispered. They could see what Naya could not say. Her eyes followed Kato when he laughed. Her heart leaned quietly toward the fire. Soon, the air grew heavy. The brothers spoke less. Their soldiers glared more. Words unsaid began to whisper in the village. And indeed, little foxes can set a forest on fire. And on the day of the great festival, the day meant for alliance, envy finally tore through blood. In the courtyard of Eureka, Aru and Kato faced one another. Words became anger. Anger became steel. The clash of their blades echoed like thunder, and the sky darkened in shame.
When love became war, the drums did cry, the river ran red beneath the sky. What was whole was split in two, the storm of pride, the end is one heart wanted what both could feel, a flame too bright, a wound to heal. Eyes met fire and fire burn, from peace to ashes, no return. The silence louder than a thousand.
Naya ran between them, crying out, "Stop! I have chosen." But before her words could live, Aru's spear struck, meant for his brother, but met her heart instead. That day, love died, and brotherhood turned to ash. The Kubanji and Mureke, once one spirit, became enemies sworn to vengeance. Rivers ran red for generations, and the songs of unity turned to war chants.
No return. The silence louder than 1,000 cries, the bond that broke beneath the light. When love became war, no gods replied. The sky turned dark, the land had cried. Two hands reached out. Burn from peace to ashes, no return. The silence louder.
Many seasons later, Aru and Kato met again, old, scarred, tired of war. No words were spoken, only the wind carried their sorrow. They drew their weapons, and for the last time, brothers faced brothers. The duel was fierce. Every strike remembered love. Every wound carried regret.
Two hands reached out, but none could mend. I know no brother, and love knows no end. And love knows no end. Blades are words, and words like blades. Dreams undone in the light that fades. What once was laughter became despair. Two shadows fighting in the air.
In the end, Both spears found their mark. The brothers fell side by side. 2 warriors, 1 tragedy. When dawn came, their clans found them still, eyes closed, hands almost touching. They buried them where they fell. But the ground that took them could not take the hatred. Even now, after many generations, the Kabanji and Mureki refuse to share the same fire. And so the elders still whisper by the firelight, when brothers let pride rule their hearts, even love becomes a curse. What was once a brother's quarrel turned into a generation of war and hatred. And nobody remembers the start of the fire.